I was in so much pain. I was losing a lot of blood, so I kind of said, I think we're gonna need stars to get me out of here. My name's Thomas Wright. Some people like to say I'm an adrenaline junkie. It was a Saturday of 2024, and I went for my first dirt bike ride of the season. Going into a blind corner, there was another guy coming around the opposite way, and we both hit head on. I remember trying to get up, and I couldn't. And then we called 911 and got stars out there.
This area specifically, it's dirt bike only or quad only side-by-sides. There's no vehicles getting into this area.
When we got on the way to the lake, we could see stars hovering above the forest.
There's nowhere for them to land. It's just trees.
It was like, this is pretty serious, obviously. It was more, what was wrong?
We were able to get flagged down by somebody standing in an open clearing with a dirt bike beside them.
The pilots had to do their best to get in amongst the trees, and away we went down the trail in a side-by-side. The ground paramedic unit was just completing a primary assessment. Thomas was able to convey to us that the handlebars hit him in the pelvis.
Pelvic injuries, when bones start getting crushed and blood vessels can get cut, it can turn into a life-threatening bleeding situation. It's really important to get him out in a non-bumpy environment.
It was going to be a challenge in moving him off the ground in a side-by-side and coming up with a plan to get him to the helicopter.
He couldn't move that leg. It was in an awkward position up in the air and was stuck in that position, and we couldn't get his legs straightened in, so we used the blood boxes to make a mountain where we could kind of support his leg. It was some good critical thinking right from start to finish.
The effort that it took to coordinate all of that was very impressive. To have stars land so close and be able to get him up into the hospital was just incredible.
It turns out that I completely broke the wing off my pelvis. It was more serious than I ever even thought. When you see the big red helicopter in the sky, you always know it's stars and they're going out to do a job. And they were there to save me, get me the care I needed.
All the support, all the donations, everything that everybody does for stars. It's amazing.
It's just, you keep families together. It's that simple. Families that are still together that otherwise wouldn't be.